The Psychology of Connection, Episode 2, The Art of Emotional Intimacy, Building a Deep Connection. Hi, I'm DrTonyWeston on the island of Santorini. Emotional intimacy is the foundation of any deep, meaningful relationship. It's the ability to truly know and be known by another person. This level of connection allows us to feel secure, understood and supported, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling relationship. So firstly, let's define emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy is more than just talking about our day. It's about being vulnerable, sharing our fears, hopes and dreams, and feeling safe enough to express ourselves without fear of judgment. It's about being open and honest, even when it's uncomfortable. When we feel emotionally intimate, we feel validated, loved and appreciated for who we truly are, not just for what we do. It's a powerful bond that can weather the storms of life. 2. The role of vulnerability in emotional intimacy. Vulnerability is the key to emotional intimacy. It's the act of showing our true self, including our imperfections, our insecurities and our fears. Many of us have learned to guard our emotions, often as a result of past trauma, attachment issues or rejection sensitivity. However, by remaining guarded, we create barriers that prevent us from truly connecting with our partners. To build emotional intimacy, we must be willing to let down our guard and trust our partner with our most vulnerable feelings. 3. Understanding emotional safety. Emotional safety is essential for vulnerability to thrive. Emotional safety means that both partners feel free to express their thoughts and emotions without fear of criticism or rejection. It's the environment that nurtures emotional intimacy. When we feel emotionally safe, we know our partner will respond with empathy and understanding rather than judgment or defensiveness. This creates a space where both partners can be authentic and emotional intimacy deepens. How emotional intimacy strengthens relationships. Emotional intimacy doesn't just happen during deep, meaningful conversations. It's built through everyday moments, how we listen to each other, how we support each other, and how we respond to each other's needs. It's in the little acts of kindness and understanding that emotional intimacy. That's what makes this truly grow. When we feel emotionally connected, we're more likely to navigate challenges as a team, to communicate effectively, and to experience a deeper sense of trust. Emotional intimacy is what allows couples to feel like they're in this together. 5. Barriers to emotional intimacy. Despite its importance, emotional intimacy can be hard to achieve. Many factors can create barriers: past trauma, fear of rejection, unresolved conflict, and even cognitive distortions like black and white thinking. These barriers prevent us from truly opening up to our partners. One common barrier is emotional dysregulation, when emotions become overwhelming and we either lash out or shut down. Learning to regulate our emotions is essential for maintaining emotional intimacy, especially during conflict. 6. Practical steps to build emotional intimacy. Building emotional intimacy takes time and effort, and there are practical steps we can take to strengthen it in our relationship. One way is through daily check-ins. Set aside time each day to talk with your partner about how you're feeling, not just about what happened during their day, but what about your emotional world. This creates a habit of openness. Another powerful tool is mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness together helps us become more aware of our emotions and how they affect our interactions. When both partners are emotionally present, intimacy naturally deepens. 7. Building trust through active listening. Active listening is one of the most important skills in building emotional intimacy. It's not just about hearing our partner's words, it's about understanding their emotions behind those words. When we actively listen, we validate our partner's feelings, showing them that their emotions matter to us. This builds trust and emotional closeness. 8. Moving forward, cultivating emotional intimacy daily. Emotional intimacy is not something we build once and then forget. It requires ongoing effort and attention. Every day we have opportunities to deepen our emotional connection with our partner. Start with small steps. Open up about something that's been on your mind. Active listening, or simply be present with each other. Over time, these small acts will create a deep, unshakable bond. In the next episode, we'll explore how physical intimacy ties into emotional intimacy and how creating a safe, open space for both can transform our relationship.